watching the sunset. Okay, just don't put it too close to your face. You look weird.
Oh, it's starting to light up.
The sun is gone. Bye.
Look at how it's coloring. The clouds are starting to get brighter. All right, turn and smile.
Smile for the camera.
Guys, because the sun's about to set. It's going to be pretty.
Oh, hi.
No, it's not optional. Let's go. Let's go. Charlie, get in the picture. You're wasting our time. Let's go. Terrence, turn the face forward. Let's go.
Okay, now turn the camera around.
Watch the clouds up there. Watch how they start getting brighter.
It looks like. How do they get brighter?
What's happening is the world is turning. Remember that the sun doesn't move, the Earth moves. Reflects all of that light into off the ground and the ocean and the clouds, and so those colors start coming through and streaking across. Stay over here, boys.
Okay, you just heard my teacher said how the clouds change colors. Yeah, we're all on our phones just live streaming and yeah.
Kenneth, Vane, Alan.
Here, wanna tell my fans your YouTube channel again, so they know if they're new vloggers. He's here. You're blocking the. Here, just say it. Just say it in the.
My videos suck. No,
Their Roblox video.
Shut up! It's a Bloxburg!
Wait.
You need to friend my new account. I ditched my other account.
I don't make.
Oh, sorry, didn't listen. Don't listen to that.
Oh my god. I know, right? We're going to the cemetery next. Ooh, scary. Yeah. He's literally on my face. Oh my god, we just finished making that talent show in camping. We just act like it was a stage. And I did an adventure scene. And yeah, there's a fluffy puppy over there. But I'm trying to watch the clouds.
When is it going down?
I need to go to the cemetery.
Oh. Looks like the sun's still there.
I know. Everybody's here, including him. I need to let it focus. Yeah.
Girl Rebel YT.
Say it again, I didn't hear.
Girl Rebel YT.
That's our YouTube channel.
I need to add music into the videos. It's just a bunch of noise in the background.
Yeah.
Hi, Mom!
Imagine
Kill some vampires.
we're going to the cemetery.
You can say I'm a YouTuber in secret. Why don't you give them your address?
Oh, they're just literally gonna go fanning.
You live in the
I'm a merman. I'm a merman.
I would have caught you years ago. Hey, Christian.
Which way?
Wait, are we going to the
Wait for me over there.
Hope to see skeletons.
The bush comes alive, but you don't know what's hiding in the bush yet.
It's a rabbit.
Here's my point of view.
I'm Girl Rebel YT. Secret identity. Rihanna. My booty cheeks.
Her name is Ashley. right away.
Why did you say my name's Adriana? My name's not Adriana. My name's
Her name
My name is Adriana. It's nothing like a no, I'm just kidding. My name is Priya. And nobody cares. What's the point?
Wanna know my name? My name is Christopher.
My name is Moana.
I'm just
I thought
playing.
your name was Adriana. Hey,
Okay, I'm just making that name up. I just don't want to say my identity.
hey, Monica.
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 Are you a trip?
Monica. Never show my face. Hide my secret identity.
Why?
I'm screwed. Are you ever going to do a face video? What? Are you ever going to do a face video? No. Never. Never.
I did like 2 or 3 already.
He did a face video.
If you guys want to see my face review, no, it's like I already showed you my.
It's on the cover, so. Oh, and I never.
I know where it's in the cover. Spooky. If Banish be no, it should be like bad. I can be like the bush Banish behind my back.
A bush.
Once the bush is literally right behind you, I'll be like, ah!
I'm like,
And plus, we're going to a real cemetery.
you guys, this is soldiers, so I don't think they're gonna kill us. Or
Yeah, they're soldiers. They're dead soldiers. Yeah, I don't think they'll hold us.
Yeah.
I mean, killed us.
They're gonna become a Lamba, bro.
Watch they do the orange justice. Do the hype. I'll be like, oh my
And
god.
I wake up out of nowhere, all of you guys are in one corner. I'm like, what? You're like, yeah.
This is where we are. And we're supposed to already ring.
I'm gonna be the next Inquisitor Master. No, you're not. Yeah, I am.
Shout out to Inquisitor Master. Hey, I watch her.
It's Zachary Zaxxer. Wait, where did
Anybody, I'm not falling behind. I don't want anything behind me. So, yeah, I'm scared.
I'm not going in front of the camera. Oh my God.
It's literally scary at night here.
The woods, bro.
I'm gonna record if Bigfoot is here. Bigfoot, show yourself in the camera. Slenderman, I hate.
Oh God, that. Make sure you don't show my face, okay?
Okay, I'm not showing your face though.
I want to touch your arm. No, literally, it won't do anything. I don't want to touch your arm. Bro, that's kind of creepy. I saw something black in there. There are 3 YouTubers here. This person here, I don't know your YouTube channel.
Yeah.
20 seconds.
I don't know what my ideal name
Y'all
is.
have a really funny teacher.
Thank you.
Is
so
it what?
much. I think that this group is not super sarcastic. So you don't-
Stop
yeah,
on
is that
it!
what it is?
I think your jokes are
If you don't want me to show you your face, then go like right next to me, right here.
I'm not showing my face.
That's why come right here, cause I'm not. Were you in the camera? I'm gonna blur you out. You're literally gonna go on YouTube.
What? No.
Yeah.
Wait, what a Brandon?
Yes. Yeah, I'm going live. How many people is on it?
His title.
I'm live.
Spooky.
No, cause they're all already sleeping. Probably.
I mean,
Or they're probably they're just bored.
Go in front of me.
Okay.
I don't care if my face is reviewed, but are you a YouTuber? Cemetery Overlook.
Cemetery.
I'm not a YouTuber, but I don't have to be.
Is that what it old right there? Oh. Hey, Jonah, I'm scared.
What's up, Christopher?
Yeah, what's up, Ashley. I get confused with all these people here, and I know their names. So why? There's woods around us. I'm staying in the middle. There's literally a whole old house there. There's a creepy man.
Oh my God! I thought that was like a statue or something. Come on, John Muir statue. Bro, John Muir High School.
Bro.
We go to John Muir High School. Hey, you guys, in LA. What would you do if I
Can you take the water bottle that I brought the light up one?
Hey, you guys, What would you do if I got stop fucking pushing me? What would you do if I got Why y'all start walking slow? Go me too.
Did you close? Destin.
I just literally reached in like that. I'm scared now. Turn on your phone flashlight.
I'm literally turning on my light up water bottle. This is kind of broken. I literally no.
It's like a lantern. All the way there, right? I'll tell you everything's crazy.
The light up. See?
I'll tell you guys later.
You guys, this is his like little bottle light up thingy.
Yeah. I got it from this store. Try it.
Oh, subscribe to Shadow Dragon TY. Oh yes. I mean not Shadow Dragon TY. Night Dragon YT.
Yeah.
Is that Layla? Yeah.
That's one of my friends. Yeah, go get a drink from here. It's hecka good. Get the what's it called again? The
Oh wait, look at this.
I think it's the one.
Poisonous. That's why it's lighting up.
I'm pretty sure it's space or it's the galaxy drink. People are already falling.
What happened, bro?
Trail Xing.
Wait, why is it dark now?
It's so dark now. Imagine at night.
Oh my god.
Guys, I think I'm gonna stop at night.
Bro, I'm scared.
Everybody's scared.
What if we stay here at night, bro? Oh my god. Wait, if a dog were here, he would be able to sniff soldiers. It's some old power. It's some old power. No.
It's starting to rain. What? Then how come I just feel like something?
Cause it's a spooky.
Me either.
We took so much walking today.
I know. Yeah, that was just a little part. If you were actually in my class, then you'll be like, once we got to the camping site, you would have been dead asleep. It was so tiring.
Let's run up to Mr. Joe, bro.
I'm not staying back. Adriana, let's run to Mr. Joe. I met the ones in the back. I met my friend Ashley. Come on. Adriana, are you coming? Oh, Ashley's here. Yeah.
It's me, Priya. They call me Adriana for no reason. I'm really scared.
It's blurry.
We just want to keep on repeating our names because, well, our names are cool. Cool, man.
Got my light.
If you want to know what Priya is, it's an Indian name, just letting you know. It is the same. Her other name, Adriana, it means dark.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
My name Ashley.
I'm getting scared.
Mr. Joe!
Mr. Joe, this is worse than walking across the Golden Gate Bridge. How high that was.
Especially because it's dark.
I know, it's gonna get dark.
Let me see.
No, don't touch my lighter bottle. Hey, I mean you can touch it, but
yeah, no, I'll hold it.
not hold
Hold
it.
it in front of the camera, bro. They can't. So you guys, this stuff is very creepy. They can't really. Could you turn on your flashlight? Or you gotta hold that. Who? Why? Because. Oh no, I know why. No, it's because of her grandma. Remember?
Oh yeah, her grandma
Remember
died.
her grandma died, and it reminds her of the thingy.
Yeah, so yeah.
Wait, imagine.
I'm gonna turn on my
there's two paths.
flashlight.
My great grandma got buried.
Oh, I can't turn on my flashlight.
Why? Aww.
Yeah, because they're probably
You guys,
scared or they're filming.
Jennifer's a new student in our school,
Yeah,
and she doesn't really speak our language.
yeah, she speaks Spanish like I do. Hola. That was high.
She kind of speaks a tiny bit of English.
Yeah,
She says hi, shut up sometimes.
I know that's just so funny when
Ah! Get that out of my face.
it's really dark. It's getting dark.
Stop fighting. fighting.
There might be
Adrian
poison.
and Jolie.
There might be poison oak here.
Ivy.
Ivy doesn't grow here.
Ivy doesn't grow here.
I need to get in the middle somewhere.
That in your head?
Man, I actually want to feel like I actually want it to be dark now for some reason. Is this gonna be the scary part?
Yeah, the scary part of freaking walking back all the way to the camping.
Oh, that's gonna be horrible because Mr. Joe's gonna scare us. What is it? Oh, remember when they had the camel thing? They wouldn't be able to hide or anything like that.
Yeah.
That's cool, man.
I know.
That scared me.
You guys,
Morelli and Jennifer are crying. You see people? Morelli and Jennifer. People? Yeah, up there. Where? Up the hill, see? See cars?
I'm gonna talk to my friend right now, so I'm gonna. You might hear us, but just.
where is it? Wait. Okay, you guys, it's gonna be a little while before we.
I'm gonna put the camera down.
Wait.
Her grandma died.
Here.
Mexico.
Boy, roll your little eyes at me. Okay, she got buried here. Did she get buried here?
We don't know. She's the only one that knows.
Hey, you guys.
Sorry.
So when we get to the cemetery, you're gonna be, no, I'm not. But you're scared? I'm not scared. Sorry.
I'm just gonna give you a view of the forest here, but
For me, this thing looks like I'm gonna get trapped. Well, what happened to me? She's trash. Are you scared?
yeah. Someone of her family, you know, out, and one of her family members out, and then now she remembers them because we're going to the.
no more. It's gonna get
What? I'm gonna start crying, or you?
My grandma.
Don't talk about Granny right now. It's gonna remind me of the game.
Super scary.
I know, she's hecka creepy too.
Why we walked all the way to people got here?
Let me go cheer some of my friends.
You're scared.
Actually, come on, Liz. Go help Jennifer. Is she in front of us? Wait, Jennifer. Jennifer's not here, but they were starting to see lights, starting to see tracks. This is really scary at night.
Yes.
She's
How many viewers?
none. It's literally almost freaking 12.
Let me see.
Yeah, like a little inscription.
I don't know her
It's like a
name.
little bench.
It is 8:43.
How much people are watching?
None. They're probably
Don't reveal my
sleeping.
Alright, walk across, please.
Because you know why.
I don't know how people can. I don't know how people can sleep by the where people are buried.
Dog walker. Look. And not even birds. We're gonna get.
A what?
Oh, hey!
Actually, we're gonna see coyotes
Oh,
probably.
just the same. My cat's racing.
Oh, that is creepy. If you guys can see it,
I'm gonna post it online.
yeah, but it's freaking a little kid's park. I know. Imagine a swing starts swinging hecka fast. Oh my god. That freaking kids,
Henry, why wouldn't the lights be on?
did you hear that scream? Someone was like, ah! No. Ah! Over there.
No, that's Henry. He has a very high pitched voice. No.
You do.
I gotta get hurt. Alan, give me the stick. Give me the stick. Give me the stick. Give me the stick.
He's gonna get whooped. No, this is how you actually make him scream. Here, just pinch him. Told you. No, because he wanted to scream.
That was a nice.
Yeah, no, go.
Okay. He probably cares that has a hyper screen. I'm just kidding.
And do this thing with your stop it. You do this thing with your eyebrows, and it makes you look like you're really angry.
What happened, Adriana?
You mean Ashley? Adriana's back.
Totally.
That was my teacher. Ashley's over there. Adriana's back.
Sorry, I totally forgot. I keep getting Ashley and Adriana confused because to me they kind of look the same. What? This is spooky.
I don't feel like going anymore. I feel like turning back. I almost fell. And we're gonna play a game later. Look at that tiny chair. Doesn't that seem so scary? A little tiny chair. What tiny person was there?
What tiny chair would be there? It's not that far.
Freaking haunted house back there. These
Oh my
probably here they don't even trick or treat.
¿Cómo se van a bajar? Bro, that's dumb. How can they get down from there? You can't even climb up right there. We're going up.
Oh, he's gonna get in trouble. I know.
How are you grabbing that?
I think that's poison oak. Here, I got a little rhyme for poison ivy. Ready? Here it is. Leave the 3-letter B because it might be poison ivy. Or leave the 3-letter B because it's gonna be poison ivy. Everywhere. I don't know how people can freaking sleep here. Get out! Get out!
Go back! Go back!
Guys, you don't need to push. Be careful. Keep walking.
I mean, ooh, houses are beautiful, but living here by the freaking graveyard is horrible. You don't know
Guys, we literally just went the wrong way.
how convenient is that? Did someone try to trap us somewhere?
I guess Mr. Joe's or ooh, is that like a secret little hideout or something?
Yeah, probably.
Oh my god.
For ghosts?
Look how long that stick is. I would have took that thing.
You don't want to slip and fall? Not time to sing. Dark here.
I know.
I'm trying to capture some things on camera, so.
But it's so dark. And he didn't even put on his flashlight, which actually sucks. And you guys, if his phone dies, it's not his fault.
Yeah. Hmm?
What percent is your phone at?
What?
What percent is your phone at?
This is my phone.
It's not?
It is.
I said what percent is it at?
60. I brought my portable
60?
charger. Yeah.
A portable charger?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I brought my portable charger. I knew something odd was gonna happen.
You guys, this is so scary because it's a cemetery. What else is scarier?
And we're telling scary stories.
Which actually is worse. So
Yeah.
I swear, if I see anybody hanging up on a tree, I'ma scream. I'm gonna be like, ah. But you guys will hear my scream if you
If you know.
This is so scary. You guys, if you guys were face to face what I'm feeling like, you guys would have been fainted.
Oh my God, these woods are so scary.
I know. I'm being in front because I just want to get there and be like, finally we're here, and I'm not going to be
What do you
scared.
mean finally? I don't want to be here anyway.
I know, like be there and then that way we can just go back easily.
Okay, yeah, we're here, so we can go back now.
Yes, we're here finally.
Or we just didn't have to come at all.
I know.
I don't
They
care.
said they had it a choice that one of our teachers stays and have games and stuff.
But
Well, the
instead, Miss
other-
Carter wanted to come.
Yeah.
And hear the story. I'm scared now. Oh, it's so dark. Hey, you guys, okay, this is a fact. If it's very dark, the thing is, our eyes have different levels, and if you trust
Two tracks. Two tracks.
oh my God,
I'm going this way.
if you trust your eyes enough, then
You'll have night vision, actually.
but not like very good. Like
You know, you're just gonna see anything through
But-
stuff.
some people's eyes are like different, so you might not be able to. Just
Yeah.
letting you know.
And we're almost there. And you might be like, why is this video so long? I want you guys to like get my point of view and
Watch
see
the book Where the Wild Things Are.
and stuff.
That's one of my favorite books. They also made a movie, but it's very old. Just letting you know.
Because I'm just trying to get you guys to like feel my point of view, feel how my life is. So you guys are not just like, oh, just seeing your own point of view. You can see other people's point of view if you start your own YouTube channel. So aspiring you guys to make YouTube channel where people can see point of views of you.
Hey. I can't use my blanket, bro.
You can see the Golden Gate Bridge.
All the people who died right there. Yeah, let's pray.
All the,
I belong in the zoo.
yeah. Any,
I belong in the zoo.
There it is, right there.
Where am I at?
Wait, can they see it?
I don't know.
Well, you guys, I know you can't see it, but it's a huge.
My head's too big. Obviously.
You need to stop hugging me. Hey, Jordan! You need to stop hugging me.
I will never stop.
Let me see the left side. Who got a flash? I'm gonna go ahead and see your face. Not me.
Everyone move to the audience.
You're my best client.
Move to the audience.
This is better.
Hey, Banners.
In front of
My body.
I need it for my YouTube thing. You can use this.
No. Wait. Here, I'll hold it in front of your camera so like.
There, look how bright it is.
It's like Yorona.
You got it.
How do you do that? What was in front of it? Nobody watches it. Nobody put a thumbs up yet. Did you even show the cemetery yet?
They can't see the cemetery.
So are we really gonna like Sure.
Alrighty.
Are you really like standing?
No, we're staying here. Yeah. It's closed at night. We can't go in.
Aquí vamos a estar contando
you want to
historias.
Some other time, okay? Come back sometime. You can go ahead. All right.
How many people?
If y'all are gonna stand,
They're
to the back.
sleeping right now, or they're probably eating. They're doing
You want to take a picture?
something.
Go over and take a picture. It's fine, Chris. Go over there. So you're not in the middle. All right, Henry, go over there.
It is always going.
Time for scary stories, I'm pretty
All
sure.
right. One mic.
One voice!
Let's try again. One mic.
One voice!
One mic.
One voice!
One mic.
One voice!
I got this group right here. They are focused in. Thank you so much.
Well, get that light on my face, man.
We go put this light.
Waiting for a couple more people over here. Alrighty. Could you raise a quiet hand if you think you have a ghost story you would like to hear? All I asked for was a quiet hand. I didn't ask for comment.
Oh my god.
Josephine has one. You don't have Chris has one.
The fur?
Chris, you want to come up and tell your story?
No!
Chris, yes or no?
Yes, I know.
Fifth graders, again, if you're going to be here with us, you need to be calm and quiet, be respectfully listening into our storytellers. So giving our eyes and ears to our storyteller.
Fine. Oh.
We got it, thank you. Right, we're giving Chris our attention. Here we go.
Okay, the story is called The Bush.
I got killed by a bush.
We are listening in.
We're gonna want to try this again. Oh, it's hard. Okay, the story is called The Bush. So, a class went camping just like this. They came to a forest to see all the cool things in nature until one of them turned back and there was a bush behind them. But the bush wasn't there when he crossed. And then when he looked back, the bush was gone. No one ever know what it was behind there. But then when they went back to the campsite, they fell asleep and the bush was in their tent. And when they looked, there was a cat there. But then it was not only a cat. There was a possessed cat. It was wild, it destroyed everything, and it took one of the kids to the forest. It pulled him all the way to the cemetery to bury him alive. The end. Hope the bush is not behind you. Hope the bush is not behind you guys. Hope the bush is not behind you. Here's your flashlight.
Our voices are off. We're being respectful listeners.
Tessie, hope the bush is behind you.
Stop laughing.
All she said was her story is called The Kid. She started busting out.
So there was.
Scoochie over. Because I don't want to see the bush behind me.
The bush is not real.
I know.
So they said, I was thinking that
It can be.
and they saw it was dark. So there was like the woods, they had the trees, and a tree made a circle. So they went to go see what was inside of it. And one of them, they screamed, and then they turned around and said, "Ah!" It's a problem. Everybody looked behind it. Right. song. Yeah. And guess. It's they ran into the bushes. They were hiding. They went out the bushes. They looked back and there's something touching the roof. They said, oh no! and then they start running. And then the girl, she got taken into the air by George the Jungle Man.
Yeah, George the Jungle Man.
And then George said, I'm gonna get nothing. And then he got taken before he scared out the woods. So they didn't know where they were. And then they was all up in the tree.
Did you hear that? No lies. There was a footstep over there. No lies.
Stop, that tickles.
No, really. I'm not playing around. Did you hear the step behind you, Alan? We literally heard. I'm going to the other side. Bye.
Friends with me. The power of friendship.
Best friends forever, forever and ever. Da-ba-ba-boo. None. They're probably asleep. Hope it's not the bush.
No, that's why I was messing with her.
I'm kind of scared because...
I was like, let's see the ghost. And then you start screaming.
Did you hear that? There was literally...
I know. I was like, let's see the ghost. And then Jocelyn screamed.
Hope it's not the bush.
What?
I actually terrified to
Over
listen.
here, I need our voices off, our eyes are forward, we're listening in, being respectful.
I got a big one.
Title is called The House. There's a girl named Bonquisha. And she moved inside this big house. And she had a mom named and her sister name was and she lived in this house that was in the woods. And when she went to shower came off.
Pick up.
And
Don't know how to speak.
and then she went to go eat, and her food kept disappearing. What? So then she got skinnier. And then she died. So she got no food. So then now her mom ate everything in the house because her daughter was dead. And she got fat as an elephant. Well, she started living in the woods.
Was she a wild child?
She died then!
Wow.
Yeah. Oh no, she was looking for something did not have to. Stop, no, that hurts my eye. Oh! I'll do it to you. My flashlight. I know. Why do you keep calling me yo?
It's what I'm saying.
You coming? Are you turning over me? I didn't know you said that. Did you say that? Good. So what? You want me? Like something to do with this?
Why do you have to look at his dad?
No. In the beginning. Oh, you know where you're his.
Close friends.
In the beginning, but you didn't know that?
Too much light.
Just 99.
You get so much joke. So, what's the song? Was a ghost named Albert.
Albert? Insane.
Albert! Well, you know how to do.
Wow.
As you know, don't sneak up behind like that one. See that?
A raccoon. A possum.
This is girl named. These are two names. Okay?
Patricia. Use Patricia.
Ali name. And my name. And my name. And me.
Shut up.
Shut up, please.
Nothing.
All in the same house. A bingo mansion.
Oh my god.
That's mine.
Day by day, a piece fell off the house.
3 stories.
Damn, what was it? Close? Oh. Oh.
The middle is the red deep.
What's that dingy house?
Ours.
And then
Third is the.
Third is yours. Then what?
Is the gym.
okay,
What's the gym? The gym? The floor?
blah, blah,
Is
blah.
it sound?
And
The
then
fifth? The fifth?
one of the sisters wanted to be a smart aleck.
Gym?
One of the sisters wanted to be a smart aleck.
Have a gym?
They wanted to be a smart aleck.
Outside, we might
Wanted to be
have
a smart aleck. And go up to
We might have an elevator as well.
and then
That's an elevator? Yeah, we might have it.
what? Sorry, this thing turned off.
Press the button.
Let me see this, boy.
Last button, we should use racetrack.
There was the other sister that was not so smart, but so she got money.
Never hit this one.
Alright, so now, so go up to the stairs. They call the other
I used her footstep.
under the bed.
I hear it. I just took it.
And the lights
We're turning lights on.
on.
It was a ghost.
Just like what's that movie called? Lights off.
Help me.
Lights out. Oh,
Are you looking at me?
those things stand right there.
You heard that footstep?
Like, look,
These aren't
Then what are they?
All right.
probably
How are they crunchy?
the wind.
I'm scared of yours, Mr. Joe.
How do you know if it's sleep?
Minion.
It was like a what?
Let me see. I have to see something. I have to see something.
All right.
Ow!
We have one more story
There's
tonight.
nothing there, okay?
I'm going to request, if it's all right, that we turn off our lights.
Noah! Yes! I love darkness.
Let's just try it. For a second.
What the? Oh, he was trying to scare me.
Oh, Jonah, can you hug me, please?
Yes.
I need someone to
Turn off
hug me.
your light.
Come here and I'll hug you. Jocelyn. Jocelyn.
Stop playing Fortnite.
Jocelyn.
All right. If you have a phone, please turn it off.
Turn it off.
Yo.
All right.
Question your story and
I'm gonna act like I'm turning off my phone so it's still live.
I wanted to bring mine, but
Se siente más caliente así, ¿no?
what happened?
Oh my god! Oh my god!
I saw a man over there. He was in a hood.
Shut up!
No, listen. No,
All right. Why is this so weird right now? Oh, got it. There we go.
Oh, got it. Stop. Eso dolió, niña.
Like I said, I'm not going to talk very loud. So listen to me. This is a true story.
no.
This is a true story. This is a story that my father told me My father told me because it happened to him.
Oh.
It happened what?
So, my dad. My dad's name is Jim. So, my dad grew up in Brooklyn, New York. Brooklyn, New York. He moved to Maryland later. But my story takes place in Brooklyn, New York. And briefly, in where his grandmother was from. All right? So his parents were born in Italy but moved here very quickly thereafter. But his grandmother grew up in Italy and only moved over here to start a family. Her name was Fortunata, which means fortunate or fortune in Italian. And when he was very, very young, his grandmother died. She went back to Italy before she died, and so the whole family went back to Italy for her funeral.
Well, how did she go back to Italy before she died?
She moved back there before she died, and then when she died, they went back. So they all went. My dad was maybe 2 or 3. It's about my father. Was about 2 or 3 when he went. She was beautiful. My grandmother, my great-grandmother, Fortunata, she was beautiful. She was laid out in her casket. She had on her favorite necklace. And she had, on her finger, she had this beautiful ring. It was a ring with an emerald, this deep, deep green color. Matched her eyes. They'd had it in the family a long time. Now, my dad is very similar to me. He is a rule follower. But my dad's brother, Andrew, a little older, he liked to break the rules. And he's my uncle, but my dad's brother, he could not take his eyes off of this ring. It was beautiful to him. And so when no one was looking, he reached in just to sort of touch Grandma Fortunata's hand, and he slipped the ring off.
What would he do that?
He put it in his, he put it in his pocket, and he never said another word about it. My dad thought he noticed it. He thought he noticed it. But then they put Grandma Fortunata, they buried her. They went back to New York, and years passed. Years and years. My dad swore he saw a woman who looked just like his grandmother when she was young, walking along the streets of Brooklyn when it was raining. She started speaking in Italian, but they closed the doors, they didn't let anyone in, and they went on their business. And then shortly thereafter, they moved to Maryland. And then this story was out of his mind. He forgot about it. Fast forward a few more years, my dad's now about 11 years old. About your age.
Yeah, you might.
And his parents, my grandparents, they said, Jim, Andrew, stay at home. We're gonna go to our friend's house for dinner. You're gonna stay here, and don't let anyone in. Don't answer the door for anybody. Just stay at home. Be safe. So they said, okay, we'll do that. My grandparents, their parents, they left. They went to the dinner party. Not 20 minutes after they left, they started to hear thunder and lightning. And that was probably the first time my dad started to think about his grandmother's funeral in Italy, because on that same day, when she was buried, that same night, there was a terrible thunderstorm. So he started to think back to that, but again, he sort of put it out of his mind, until finally, with the rain pounding on the roof, they heard a knock at the door. My dad looked at his brother, Andrew. They kind of looked at each other and they said, we're not supposed to answer the door. Don't answer the door. So they went back to playing. A couple of minutes later, another knock. But they agreed, we're not answering the door. Finally, one more time. My dad said, I'm opening the door. I'm just gonna see. I won't open the screen door. I'll just open the front door and see if she's there, if there's anyone there. And sure enough, it wasn't his mom like he thought it might be. Maybe they left their keys or something. It was a beautiful young woman. And she was speaking in perfect Italian. And my grandparents, my dad's parents, they spoke in Italian all the time. So my dad understood. And so she said to him, she's soaking wet. She said, I'm new to the neighborhood, all in Italian. I'm new to the neighborhood. And I feel lost. I don't know where I am. I need help. And at that point, my dad and his brother, they looked down and they saw this beautiful ring on her finger. She noticed that Andrew, my dad's brother, was looking at that ring intently. Strangely, my dad noticed. He looked over, he said, Andrew, should we invite her in? He kind of looked strange. But they ended up letting her in, they invited her in. She walked into the table, she sat at the table for a little while. And my uncle and my dad, they couldn't stop staring at that ring. She sat, kind of drumming her fingers on the table. Until finally my Uncle Andrew couldn't handle it anymore. He said, where did you get that ring? I think I've seen it before. She looked right in his eyes. She said, I think you have seen it. Because you took it! Alrighty, you guys ready to go back?